This is episode number 247 of the Middle Country Public Library podcast. Hello and welcome. Sal DiVincenzo here with my fabulous colleagues, Sarah Fade.
Hi.
And Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
Full transparency, this is take number 3 this week.
It's episode 247.3.
Dot 3. We've tried recording this episode. We've recorded, maybe 40 minutes? We've recorded like a 23-minute episode, and we've just recorded another 15 minutes. So more than 23 minutes. Anyway, hello and welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, because I think we're close to getting to those 1,000 subscribers. We would love that.
Yes, we would.
And also hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. And just a quick bit of housekeeping. I have deja vu. A quick bit of housekeeping. We have some big events coming up this upcoming weekend. If you listen to the show on Thursday, if you're like one of our listeners who listens right away, we have the semi-annual Friends Book Sale happening Friday night and Saturday morning. That's in Centereach. And then we have the Scales and Tails Pet Fair. Right, Sarah? That is what time on Saturday?
11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the children's side in Centereach.
On children's side in Centereach.
And you can pet them.
You can pet the pets.
You can pet Sarah.
I was saying, not the people. That'd be weird.
Yes. So opportunities for information on adopting, volunteering. How many organizations here? 15 organizations are going to be here?
We're going to have about 15, and there's going to be rabbits and birds and reptiles and cats and dogs.
A whole bunch of different things.
A whole bunch of different things. And it's a fun time, and
Great.
everyone should come down.
Yes. So we'll put the details in the show notes for you, but come see us this weekend. Again, Friday night, Saturday morning for the book fair, and then Saturday morning for the Scales and Tails Pet Fair, which is an annual thing we do here, correct?
Yes, when we can.
Great. Fantastic. So with housekeeping out of the way, let's start with Sarah. We have a big Sarah.
Sarah's an expert now.
You're an expert by now, having done this 3 times already, Sarah.
Yeah.
We have Election Day coming up next week, and a lot of folks might not quite realize like who's running, what propositions there are. So there's some resources out there, and you're going to let us know who's running this year.
Well, some people.
Some people who are running.
I'm going to go do a very light glossing over.
Okay.
However, we will have in the show notes the websites for you to get a deeper dive into what you want to research yourself. So the League of Women Voters has a really nice website. It's my.lwv.org. So that's my.lwv.org. And they have a directory of public officials. They go into who is running. They have things in Spanish. They go over the propositions. It's a really nice sort of website for you to go over. More official website is the elections.ny.gov website. And that's actually run by the New York State. So you can actually look up your voter registration. See if you're registered.
If you're even registered. If you're not, register now.
Right. And it's good for absentee voting, early voting, which people are doing, where to early vote, and where your poll site is, because you can't just go willy-nilly anywhere.
Right. On the day of your poll site.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's a really good source to have. And it will also help you look at elected officials, and then we have the redistricting maps, because that's a big thing too. So that's also a nice website for people to look at. The other one is ballotready.org, and that goes over people too. I found this one to be a little bit easier to sort of navigate for the officials, not necessarily for everything else. Briefly going over some of the bigger people that are running. So it's for the governor, right? We have Hochul and Zeldin, right?
The county zone.
So we have that. We have New York Comptroller. We have the Suffolk County Comptroller as well. We have New York Attorney General. We also have like county legislators.
Yes.
Right? Which would be people in our district. County clerks. There's Supreme Court judges, local judges.
New York State.
Supreme.
Yeah. So then we have also propositions, right? So I think there's 3 or 4. And like I said, go into the websites to really learn more about the pros and cons of each. I'm not going to go into it here. But one of the propositions is to limit term limits for our representatives, which I think is a good thing. The other one is the Clean Water, Clean Air, and Green Jobs Environmental Bond Act of 2022. And this is a big one. This is the proposal number 1. And the reason why it's a big one is because it is dealing with a lot of money, $4.2 billion. Now, mind you, this is not just Long Island. People might be like, oh my God, it's just Long Island. It's for New York.
New York
Okay.
State, yep.
Yeah.
So, just remember that. And then there's pros and cons to everything. It a little jumbled. So if you want to really understand it a little bit better, just check out those websites.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Sarah,
Sure.
for the third time behind the scenes. Appreciate
It's much
that.
more streamlined, though.
Yeah, I know. Yes. You just did that in half the time you did it the last take.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you don't know what a comptroller is,
Go to the website.
yeah, go to the website. Sarah did explain it 3 other times.
This is a multiverse episode. If you were in the other multiverse where the software didn't actually delete our stuff. So, okay, thanks, Sarah.
Sure.
Nicole,
Yes.
you're going to talk about some programming that has some seats left.
Yeah, so this is some November, a little December programming that we still have seats left, and I think they're a good program, so check them out. First up is Squishy Circuits. So this is for children 3rd to 5th grade. If you like circuitry, or if you're like your kids sort of into technology a little bit, and also Play-Doh. This is a fun melding of the two. That's going to be Wednesday, November 30th from 5:30 to 6:30. Then we've got a nice family one on Saturday, November 26th from 11 to 12. And this is Buffalo Days, Life on the Plain. So this is for families with children 1st to 5th grade, but siblings are welcome. So if you have a little bit younger, they're welcome to come, or older. The Wilderness Traveling Museum will be here to show families how to set up a teepee and hear how Native people use many parts of the buffalo in daily life.
This sounds very cool.
Yeah. Children will sit in a teepee, play drums, wear buffalo skin, play games, and make an authentic necklace to take home.
Cool.
Yep. So if you do decide to register, it's one person per family. So you just need to register like mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, caregiver, and then bring in the whole family.
Okay. Does the whole family get to get their own teepee?
I really want to do a quote from Beavis and Butthead, but I will not. Anyone over the age of 35 will know what that is.
We also have Museum Corner Story Craft. So our pattern Museum Corner is coming to an end, and then we're going to... I don't have any part in this, but the librarians who do run this are going to be switching it over to a new theme for the new year, which is very exciting. So this is one of our last programs related to the patterns that's there now. And this is for children in K to 2nd grade, Wednesday, November 16th from 5 to 6.
Great.
And then for our tweens, so 5th to 8th grade, we have Hanging at Club 567. Club 567 is the actual space on the when you first come over to the children's side. If you go right, it's a little space there. We have 4 computers. We have a chalkboard, like a thing that you can draw on and stuff.
What's that light thing? It
Yeah,
looks
we
like
do
a
like
big,
a light board, like a peg light board
That's
to
cool.
make designs. It's fun.
cool.
Yeah.
It's like a huge light bright.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then during this program specifically, which is going to be Tuesday, November 15th and Tuesday, December 13th, both from 6:30 to 7:30, we're going to have extra crafts and games and like group challenges. So you and your friends can come down, hang out, and get to check out the space. And then for our teens, there are still seats available for Let's Go to the Movies. So for teens in 6th to 12th grade, they're going to meet at Movieland Cinemas in Coram to see release of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Please get there at 10. The movie starts at 10:30. And when you get there, you're going to get a small popcorn and a soda. There does also require a permission slip, which you can get online or at the reference desk, and you can return it to us before, or I think you bring it on the day of.
This
Yeah,
is
fine,
the
it's fine.
coolest thing
It's
I have ever heard in
Yeah,
my entire
it's
life.
free,
Free.
Yes.
but you need to register beforehand.
Yes.
You register beforehand, but you're getting a free brand new movie, right?
No use.
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Used.
Oh, used movie. But
I think it's like the day. Doesn't it come out the 11th? Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
no,
it
yeah.
comes out,
it's like it's really is brand new, and you're getting popcorn and soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Do you eat all your popcorn before the beginning of the movie?
Some people do.
that's me. I'm some people.
Yes, I'm just.
And it's not even like some popcorn. It's like the tub. I love popcorn.
I like to get like the like children's size one, and then you get a candy, and then like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You mix
okay.
it
So
up.
I eat all the popcorn, say fast, and I eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
But Sarah just uses the popcorn as a vehicle to get the butter in her mouth.
I do. I ask her a lot. Like I don't like going to the movie theater where they put the butter on for you.
Yeah.
I get very mad, and I watch them. I'm like, said a lot. That's not a lot.
She needs to go to the self-serve one, and then the little line forms behind her.
Do you have like a pile of napkins though? Because when you
Yes,
eat,
I do. One time I did it, and it like it leaked through, and I had like a butter stain on my pants. And I was like, ew, that's disgusting.
Yes, but at the same time, it's like a badge of honor. So that's right. I like butter with my popcorn.
Yeah, it's not like something I indulge in all the time.
Yeah.
But when I do, a little bit about my personality, folks.
Sarah likes her butter.
Yeah.
And then for our littler ones, for parents and caregivers with children ages 3 to 5, it's called Fall Friends. So we do some fall themed activities. That's Thursday, November 10th from 10 to 10:45. And then we have toddlers. So for children 18 to 36 months and your parent caregiver, just some other activities. Just maybe you want to get out of the house, do some things, meet some other little kids, meet some parents as well. That's going to be Monday coming up, the 7th, 10:30 to 11:15. And then there's another session as well on December 5th from 10:30 to 11:15. And then finally, for parents, we have a group called Let's Talk It Out, and it's just for parents and caregivers of children birth to 3 years old. However, when you come to the program, there will be toys and stuff out for your kids to play with, so you don't need to like find care, to come to this program.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So you'll meet in person and you'll talk with other parents and share parenting tips, and it'll be run by a facilitator, to guide you through various topics. So it's not just like you're sat there trying to figure out what to talk about. It's nice. It's like guided. And it's a series, so you don't have to come or commit to all of them. But it's nice because then you'll see the same people over and over. Hopefully, form some kind of friendships or, just have things going on. This starts also on Monday, November 7th. And that's going to be every Monday until December 12th. And that's 9:45 to 11. And there are some seats left. And I think that is a nice, to meet people, meet other parents and kind of see what other people are doing, and maybe they're experiencing the same things and they have tips and tricks.
Yeah, in the other multiverse, in that episode, I said, as a parent, sometimes you're going through something with your child and you think, oh my goodness, it's just, what are we doing wrong? It's just, there's something wrong with my child. There's something wrong with me, the way I'm parenting. And then you get into a group of people and are like, no, that happens to us too. They're like, yeah, no, that happens to us too. And you feel much better going into that. So.
Yeah. And I'd also mention, like, there's a lot of groups on Facebook for parents to get together. And sometimes they actually use the library to kind of meet up, which is nice. Right. And then there is, but those don't necessarily have a facilitator. And then there are other places on Long Island that I know of that kind of have a similar thing where parents can get together with a facilitator, but they do cost money. So this is nice. This is like a free resource
Awesome.
to go to. So I think that's really helpful as well.
So now, Nicole, these programs are for our patrons. You have to have a Middle Country card.
Right. Yes.
But if you're a caregiver or a babysitter or someone is an out of district, just make sure that the child is the one who's registered for the program, right?
Yep.
Great. All right. Well, thank you, Nicole. And thank you all for listening to this episode. It's been great for us. This is our third time around. For you, it's our first time around. If you're hearing this, that means that you're not going to hear a best of episode, which is the only other option that we have at this point.
Yeah.
But definitely click the like button, hit subscribe. We're almost there. We are almost there. I think we're over 900 at this point on our YouTube channel, Middle Country Public Library's YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button. We'd love to get you to be one of the last 100 to make us have 1,000 subscribers. And I think, what does YouTube send us?
And then we're going to call it quits, right?
That's it. We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Please subscribe.
Yes, yes, YouTube sends us a letter that says, congratulations,
You've won.
You've won. the prize. So do that. And look, if you want to read the show notes, especially with all this great information that Sarah had about the elections, or if you want to click on links that go straight to these programs that Nicole was just chatting about, it's mcplpodcast.com. And there you can also comment on our different things that we've spoken about. So we appreciate that. So thank you so much for listening once again. For Sarah Fade and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. We will see you on the next show.